A187Dude here, and in my previous broadcast, I was discussing the menu options, and we took a tank out for a trial run here on War Thunder, and I thought, well, that's really not given the whole story here because War Thunder also covers planes. So I thought I would take everyone out on a test flight of a plane so you can see what the flight's like. Let's see, I think just for our sake we'll take out my Junker 88 A1. This is a medium-sized bomber, and we'll take this bad boy out for a test flight. Let's see, weather, good, everything's good. Okay. Okay, so here's our Junker. We're on the airstrip. Let's see, that's gunner view, cockpit view. We can look down. All the controls are accurate, so you can fly by dial if you want to. You can look behind you. Let's see, you have a virtual cockpit, and we'll just start this way. Extend your flaps and hit the throttle. Let her come to life. Bring that nose down just a little. Once we get some lift, there we go. And away we go. Okay, so we'll bring our flaps back in. And while we're doing that, let's bring our gear up. And we'll take a little glance at our plane here as we're gaining altitude. They've really done a great job with this, with the graphics in this game, and all the vehicles are just spot on perfect. I mean, you can really see everything on this plane. Not only that, but like if we take a different glance at it, you can even see the pilots in here. You can see the crew right there. Bomber view, magnified bomber view. Not all bombers have a bomber sight. Sometimes you gotta do it on the fly. You can see this cockpit. It's got a lot of windows all around. And this particular plane has some pretty good offensive guns for a bomber. I'll show you what I mean. And if you were to play this game in full-blown simulation mode, this is the view you would have. You would not be able to look and get that outside view or anything. You'd be cockpit only. Just like the real thing. And this game is also playable in VR for those of you who enjoy VR. Okay, so here we are on our Junker 88. Let's find us a target. There's something around here. I'm going to turn it nice and easy because these bombers aren't known for their agility. Although this one is pretty good. It's one of the better ones. Okay. There we go. We have a target right here. Vehicle. 40,000 feet away. Our sights. We have rear gunners. So if we were to be fending fighters off, you know, and while you take the position of the rear gunner, your pilot will fly automatically. Let's see what else here. Well, we're just going to cruise. Look at our plane a little bit. In aerial combat especially, knowing where the sun is always helpful, having the sun to your back. This game goes through all the time periods of the day, just like the day does. So you're going to get all different sorts of weather, lighting, you name it. Let's see if we can see this guy yet. Not yet. Get me through here. Okay, I'm going to hit my air brakes, slow down the throttle a little bit. It's going to tell me I'm going too slow. I'm going to ignore it. That's our target. We can take the bomb view, watch the bombs go down. There she goes. Or you could nose up, take a gunner view, look back. It's whatever. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Let's see. And just to show you how precise this game is, we're going to look under it, under the plane, and I'm going to drop some bombs. Check this out. Is that cool or what? And then we'll watch them. We could spin around the bomb. And that's an example of just what it's like to fly. Of course, no one's shooting at me. It's a big difference. Oh, let's see here. There's a bridge. That's just bombing on the fly. Yeah. Okay, and we'll see if we can find a place to land here. Where's the airport? Right there. rear brakes, gear, brakes retracted. Let's do our flaps. Oh, I hit a little hard there. Yeah. If you want, you can shoot up your own airport. Or not. Oh, let's see here. All right. There you have it. Just one example of what flight's like, and that was a bomber. Hopefully you guys are as excited about this game as I am. If you like World of Tanks, you'll like this game. There is a learning curve in the beginning, just like any game, but the potential far exceeds what World of Tanks is. And just another side note here about the menu and the game options. If you decide to go in and check out your button assignments, be prepared to spend a lot of time, because it'll take you a bit to get used to it. I know once I start going in here making changes, I could spend 3 hours messing with it. It's pretty detailed, and once you start changing things around, if you might change something that you didn't know you did, and something's not going to work, and it's going to take you a bit to figure it out. Or you can just, reset it to the default. There is a control setup wizard, as you can see, and you just, like anything else, you got to get used to it. But I've gone through and I found that the default settings alone really are going to put you at a disadvantage, because you want to customize your control schemes, because everybody else out there is going to be doing the same thing. And you might have some options that are available to you but aren't connected with the default settings. And if you go in and just scroll through your options and decide then what you may or may not want to apply to your vehicle. Anyway, I encourage everyone to jump in, try it out. Don't be intimidated by it in the beginning. Give it some time. I think you'll be impressed. Anyway, this is A187 Dude. See you at the front.